This is a very special Thanksgiving for me. I have gone through a lot of soul searching over the past many years that I have lived on this earth plane, and I am now 65. And as I reflect on the Thanksgiving ceremony itself, it usually means, historically speaking, thanks that the strife between the Native Americans and the white people who have conquered them have somewhat ended. And then we need to pay thanks to nature. It's a historical event. But then we have to look more deeper into what's going on, both externally and internally. We have not changed at all. Things are continuing the same way. We have been saying that we have moved on and no longer might is the right. And we have become more civilized. That's what we fool ourselves into thinking. But that's not the case. Still, the might is the right. Who is the most powerful country in the world? It is the country that has the most powerful weapons. It's all because we are centered on the external reality, particularly the preservation of the body-mind. We have not become civilized in the true sense of the word. We need to be civilized. Whom do we have to thank? We have to really ask ourselves, and what are we giving our thanks for? So when we reflect on the Thanksgiving, at least to my mind, we reflect on our life itself. Why should there be so much suffering? Not only just for the poor people of the world, but of course the suffering of the poor people all over the world is really a painful thing. And every second somebody is dying somewhere in the world because of lack of water and lack of food. Still, world goes on and nobody thinks about that. Are we civilized? We are not civilized. Well, as I said, not very different from animals. Animals also satisfy their natural urge, eat food, reproduce and die. So what needs to happen that we have come to crossroads. The crossroad is we have to look at about our own life as a human race and see where we can go from here. But then, personally speaking, I just want to go back to my own tradition and my own previous reincarnations and take advice and from what they have to tell me about human evolution, especially from my lifetime as Swami Ramalingam. And he worked exclusively on the light body program. He was convinced that unless you get the light body, there is no freedom. You will still be subjected to disease, aging, pain, and death process. So why are we clinging on to this body? Why are we still focusing attention only on externalities, knowing fully well that we cannot just maintain this physical body in good health because it is subjected to aging and death. So we really have to move towards an energy body, and that ultimately takes us to the light body. So that's why I'm more interested in the light body program than anything else as a permanent solution for human freedom and evolution. But I know it is a very difficult concept, and people have difficulty in accepting it. But people do resonate to this idea because based on their own previous evolution. So their soul remembers that this is not off-the-wall concept, but there is some truth to it, and then we can be free, and we cannot be free unless we transform ourselves into light.